We begin tonight with a new program in Avon designed to help police better serve people with disabilities.
It's called Aware and will be in addition to the department's de-escalation and mental health training. News 8's Demi Johnson joining us now live in the newsroom. And Demi, the program includes a decal.
Yeah, families who choose to register for Aware will be given a small sticker that they can put on their cars or homes. The purpose is for police and first responders to have a better awareness of what kind of situation they may be walking into.
The whole crayon the same color, or are you doing different colors?
Patience is perhaps the most important tool in Sarah Parent's belt.
Good job, buddy.
With 3 young boys, 2 of which have autism, she says some days can be a struggle.
It still gets to me when, people are looking at if they start having like a physical behavior or something that just requires more of our attention, and you're in public, it's just like this frantic moment.
Parent says right now, handling those situations is a little easier because her kids are still small. She has some concerns about what it'll be like as they grow up, and she's not always around.
Specifically, Connor sometimes struggle with understanding authority and respecting authority. And so I worry as he gets older and stronger, if he's in a situation that requires police or police are around, I want to make sure that the police are aware of his disability.
Awareness will soon come a lot easier to police, at least in Avon, where the Parent family lives.
It's more of a relief for us.
The department's new program, Aware, was launched specifically for families or anyone caring for someone with disabilities. After they sign up, they'll be given a sticker to put on their home or car for all first responders to see.
The idea for us is we want to be proactive at the local level. We don't want to wait until we have an encounter here and then it's too late. And at that point, we have a hard time trying to regain the confidence of our community.
Avon Police Deputy Chief Bryant Nugent says Aware is also about making first responders feel confident.
To begin with, when an officer arrives on the scene of an accident, they may not know that the person in the front of that vehicle doesn't have the ability to comprehend, does not have the ability to communicate, and it's usually until the point they're unable to comply with orders that we start to see things escalate.
A way to prevent things from ever reaching that point is all Parent can ask for.
To know that there's that extra protection in our community, to give the first responders perhaps the knowledge of, okay, we're dealing with a different situation. We might need to wear some different kid gloves, so to speak.
Right now, the Aware program is limited to first responders and law enforcement in Hendricks County. Deputy Chief Nugent says he hopes to change that. Reporting in the newsroom, Demi Johnson, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.